here on the Pioneer Vision Report from men's basketball on the Head Coach's Show with Dave Bike. We move on from your 500th win, which was very exciting as you look for 501 now in conference play. You got Fairleigh Dickinson coming up this week and Monmouth as well. But you're going into conference play in the heart of things with things going really well. You've won 4 of 5. The one loss was a good loss in a way to Providence. And it seems as you're around this basketball team right now, things are loose and the guys are confident. What's the sense you're getting from this team?
Well, I think that's a pretty good read. You know, I think that we definitely have improved our offense. The only thing I worry about, I cautioned yesterday in practice, and we'll watch again today, sometimes as the offense gets better, the defense slips a little bit, you know, and that's something that we can't let happen. So we're going to go at it, and hopefully I said before, we've made progress from the beginning of the year till now. We have to continue to make progress to be competitive in the league.
In this good run of 4 of 5, a lot of those games have been tight games, and you've shown the ability to make the big shot down the stretch, maybe come up with a big steal. And I know defense is really important with this team this year in particular. But how about the end of the games? What do you like in the last couple minutes from your team in this stretch?
Well, 4 out of 5, I like to score. Yeah. You know, but yeah, it's good to play. It's good to win close ones. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose close ones. And you know, we were ahead. We're fortunate to get the lead against Holy Cross, and we hung on. You know, we made a bad player here or there, and then we missed the foul shot. But Lewis did make a big one too. That I think that was important. And so we're just making a few more plays than the other team.
It just seems that with every game, not only is everybody feeling more confident, but in particular your freshman class really coming along. Evan Kelly, Chris Evans, and Luis Montes all really making big contributions in the last few games, and they really seem to be coming into their own. Do you like their development? Where are they right now?
Well, I think they made progress, which is so important. But you know, as freshmen, you're supposed to. And guess what? As juniors going to seniors, you know, Drew Shubik was a good example of a kid that improved. Bryce Brooks improved and going to their juniors and senior years and stuff like that. So that's important. But freshmen, you know, they've been working pretty good, and they're getting a lot of experience too. They're getting a lot of playing time. So that kind of expedites the growth situation. But we need them to continue to get better and build on things that they do well, and you know, just like they keep improving.
So the freshmen are coming along, and the veterans, the returning players, in particular, Shane Gibson, really taking the pressure off them, I think, as well. That's 2 back-to-back NEC Player of the Week honors for Shane Gibson. After redshirting and sitting out last year, took him a little bit, but he got into his groove. He's shooting the ball and proving to be the shooter that I think you know that he is. What are you seeing from him?
Well, I got a kick out of your comment as a veteran, Shane Gibson, you know, that you know, coming off a freshman year and then sitting out last year. But I guess he is. Actually, today's his birthday, so happy birthday, Shane. Turned 21 today. Anyway, yeah, we expect him to do well. We were, you know, naturally disappointed as he was early in the season when he wasn't shooting well. But he's got a good overall offensive game, and you know, we think that he could be a real good player across the board, and that's what we're trying to get him to do too, is not just be one-dimensional.
How about Jarrell Thompson with everything? With those players that we just mentioned coming along, does it take the pressure off him to just be able to run the point and do what he does instead of trying to carry the team as he kind of was at the beginning of the year?
Well, I think Jarrell has, you know, again, there's a kid that improved tremendously from his defensive situation from last year to this year, and then I think his overall game is he's really got a good game. He's won a game with a jump shot. He won a game with a steal for us. He won a game with foul shots. So it's so important that he's doing that. He's playing that good overall game, and I said I think he's feeling more and more comfortable with the guys that we have, the new guys this year, and he's picking his spots and he's playing the game where it's supposed to be played.
All right, Thursday against Fairleigh Dickinson University, Saturday against Monmouth. What are going to be the keys for you guys in those 2 conference battles?
Well, you know, like at the beginning of the year, I always said, well, we're just worried about ourselves. You know, we're new, we got to get together, and well, guess what? We're still worried about ourselves. You know, that's how we want to try to play, and they are 2 key games. We started off in the hole this year by losing the 2 conference games. So conference games are critical. It's double or nothing in a game. You either move, you know, you either get ahead by a game or get behind by a game. So these are important games. They're on the road, but hopefully we'll play up to par.
All right, thanks for the time, Dave. Good luck this week.
Thank you, Randy.
Dave Bike on the Head Coach's Show with Dave Bike as the Pioneers gear up, as we say, for 2 big conference games beginning Thursday night at FDU.